Yeah. So, well, yeah, I mean, that concludes our pictures. What do you reckon, Peter? These have been the best pictures we've had today.
Oh, absolutely.
I reckon.
It's like the Olympic Committee. It's Olympics.
Yeah. Absolutely. Good thoughts on where the season's at currently. Al, I thought I'd throw to you because you played such a big part in bringing this to life. And then we can hand over to Nick Stanley and John Sakita, who are going to invite up. Keith Fagg and John Sakita, who are going to come up and present the winners' checks.
Yeah.
Over you up.
I will be really very brief, but all I wanted to say is thank you all, the startups, for coming and sharing with us your incredible ideas and your passion. It's not easy putting yourself out there and following something that no one else has done, and I commend you all. It's not an easy feat, and I cannot wait to see you guys in a couple of years' time making millions, and I can live out of your yacht or catamaran or whatever. So well done. Also, thank you so much to all of our judges braving the current situation. I really appreciate it coming out to support the startups. So it's really fabulous.
Thank you.
I will hand over to Keith and to John to award the prizes.
Thank you. Well, I'm standing here on behalf of the Geelong Angel Investor Group. The Angel Investor has been going for about 7 years now.
6 or 7, yeah.
Yeah. Nick and I are sort of foundation members of the Angel Investors, and we look to support and encourage startups and people who are down the track but need more, the next stage of the funding to help them develop their business even further, to take it from the startup phase to the next phase. And we are, I think from what the presentation we've seen tonight, we've seen lots of presentations over our 7 years, but the quality of the presentation tonight has just been fantastic. Really, you're taking each year and then to new levels, so congratulations to all the presenters. And we know that not all of you are seeking investment at the moment, and that's sort of part of the criteria we're looking for. I would want to comment personally that I think of the 8 pictures that we had tonight, 5 for social responsibility, had some sort of social responsibility focus, which was just fantastic. A strong emphasis from the runway team on that, as well as the marine conservation theme of the large dive travel. So that's really a good thing from lots of points of view. So congratulations on that, having that focus. And as we're discussing over the table, the capacity to blend a business, a corporate, community purpose, a community outcome with a business. In fact, those two desires can merge together successfully. That's a really powerful statement. As you said, I think with who gives a crap the toilet paper. I mean, imagine what they're doing now. But the business model was fundamentally a good product, was worthwhile to someone to buy, but it has a fantastic outcome with the money they donate to toilets and water sanitation issues around the world. So the Geelong Angel Investors at our last meeting decided to put, in addition to the $3,000 in the Bendigo Bank, decided to put a further $2,000 up front from our own funds to encourage one of the presenters tonight, with a particular focus on the business or startup that we thought was the most investable, the one that would actually get, at this point in time, we could sort of see we could invest in, would perhaps do a presentation, to a more full presentation to our group.
And prepared to take investment too.
And prepared to take investment. So, as a consequence, one of our candidates sort of ruled himself out. By default, sorry about that. But it's actually, it is a real situation. We're talking about if someone had come and presented to us, would we be prepared to put our money forward for that? And is there an opportunity? So that was sort of the lens from which we looked through at that criteria. So if I've covered everything from the Angel Investor sufficiently, Nick, have I?
Yeah, thank you. That was great.
We are on behalf of the judge, very pleased to award the Geelong Angel Investor Award, the $2,000 to Trainer. Very pleased with the concept and where you're going with that, and we'd like to hear a lot more. Okay? So well done.
Cheers.
over to John.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm new to the game, so I found the presentations to be really impressive. The ideas were really good. What I might do, I might seek some guidance from Nick in terms of our criteria in this particular category. If you can just elaborate how we came up with, before I announce the winner.
I don't like to talk that, John. I think the runway cohort, as Peter said earlier, the pitches get better and better. So it is very hard for us to separate out the best recipient for the funds. To say it's the best pitch or it's the best business model, there are a variety of different criteria. I think Dennis Cometti said you could throw a handkerchief over the field, and really that was how close it was. So it is a very tight grouping. I personally was, as Keith alluded to, the social responsibility dimension, the community dimension was fantastic, and I thought it's great kudos to you all that you're thinking that way, and that's a fundamental part of what you're doing, because I think that dimension of community spirit, social responsibility with actually making money is how we actually change the world in a positive way. So I think that's just fantastic, it really is. But at the end of the day, there has to be a winner, as you know, they say in the classics. And I think that we were looking at a variety of different considerations, from pitching to the way that you've resolved your business model. You're all on a journey, so you're going to be at various stages with that. And I've seen it before, you know, I've judged Jared a few times, and I've seen Jared at one event in Warrnambool and at another event in Warrnambool where he just took a shotgun and shot the lights out. And that was the difference in, you know, going through and having spent a 3 or 4 months hiatus reflecting on what he was doing. And it was just that much more resolved. So if you don't win here tonight, I think all of you pitched really, really well. So with that said, I think that's probably a 4 and a John, if you appreciate the preamble. And over to you.
I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Runway Geelong and Geelong Angels for having us participate in the event. I think it's been a great experience. So the category winner is Elise McNamara from Chicken Coach.
Oh. Maybe she actually get a photo of that.
Yeah, we go put the elbows up if you like.
Yeah. Like I said, I came in here with a totally different business, and when I said to Elle after Christmas, I had a bit of a drama going with manufacturing, and I said, I'm flipping it. This is selling, this is where I'm going. She's like, no, you're not. No. And I said, no. Like, no. And then you fully support me, and you're like, well, this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing. And thank you, and thanks Pete, and thank you all, like, Brandon's enthusiasm, and Joe and Sue, and everyone, and my beautiful cohort, for like, this has been such an amazing personal journey, like to actually step out of my shell and just do the work. So we'll have to sanitise this check afterwards, but I'm so grateful, and you all I honestly could have put money on any of us, and I was so happy that any of us would come away with such a wonderful outcome tonight, and that 3,000 will be right where I am right now, actually life-changing, but right at the end of the, and it's really, really awesome, so thank you.
Just stand there.
I remember makeup done show, that's right now. But no.
Anything else to add? Well, you, Joe, yeah, go for it.
One thing I love that you're coming out of your shell.
Yeah, thanks.
Group photo 1.8 minutes. You go in the middle, mate, in the middle. don't you?